Alright, apparently I'm rich, my videos are amazing, I gave the MacBook a break. I would be complaining about you destroying the computer, but it's Apple. I'm an Android user. And I guess I do like destroying Apple products. It's one thing when people destroy new stuff that can be replaced, but it is upsetting to see people destroy rare old collector's items. Didn't know a computer from 2011 was a collector's item yet, but alright. What is the goal? Don't like MacBook? Use PC. I guess I might be an Apple hater and I just don't know it. I mean, it's not like I use any Apple products to record my videos, right? It's not like there's any Apple products visible in my videos when I'm recording, right? It's not like my entire video production relies on Apple products, right? It's not like I've collected vintage Apple products for the last, what, 7 years of my life, right? Yeah, I'm not an Apple fan. I love my Dell XPS, even though it's falling apart at the seams because it's a Dell product. Yeah, I'd do anything except for switch to an iPhone, even if it means having a phone that makes noises like this. But hey, I mean, I have a video to work on, right? So I might as well boot up the XPS, see if it'll help me edit the video today. Alright. Oh man, it's not booting up again. Guess I gotta do a little bit of repairs to it. Just got to do a quick display removal, right? Alright, now I got the screen off. Now, let's see. What's the issue here? I mean, might as well remove the trackpad because it's not like Windows computers have any useful trackpad features anyway. Yeah, there we go. Gotta get that nice glass trackpad that feels like plastic out. Oh, and the speakers, yeah, it's not like Windows laptops have good speakers anyway. Not like Windows laptops have any good battery life anyway, right? I mean, this is basically what? The entire XPS? Just in a little piece? I mean, we don't even need this piece, do we? Just a keyboard and a motherboard. I wonder why Apple hasn't done this. I love my right to repair. Gotta get my SSD out before I recycle this thing, right? Alright, let's just put this screw back in. Aw, man. Looks like I stripped the screw because I used the wrong size screw bit. Man, now I gotta fix that. Yeah, I think I know an easy way to fix that. There we go. Now I can just take this part of the board out. And I should be all good in the neighborhood. Oh wait, but my thermal paste, that's gotta be wearing out by this point. It's probably all dried up. Gotta get this heatsink off, place my thermal paste, get some nice thermals going, right? Oh yeah. Here's my i7 5th gen processor. It's so much better than the Apple M3, isn't it? Even though there's a crack through the die already. I just gotta put this thing back together, and I should have a working computer. I'm so glad this computer doesn't have USB-C. Having a port that can actually help me get stuff on my computer faster would just be so inconvenient because USB-A is just the greatest thing ever, isn't it? And hey, I'm glad that I have this power jack port. So I can't use USB-C, I can't charge my computer through a power bank. Oh yeah, and I'm glad that I have this SD card reader because everybody knows iPhones don't have SD cards. Every Android ever has an SD card. Wait, oh. Yes, this thing doesn't have an SD card slot. It doesn't even have a SIM card slot. And it was released in 2020, 2 years before the iPhone did it. You know, I'm just so glad to be an Apple hater so that I can take my XPS and I can just drop it wherever and it'll be fine because Apple computers are so weak, right? Looks like my screen is bent. Maybe I can bend it out by doing it again. Dell uses a weird touchscreen, so every time that I drop my computer, I have the chance of the entire glass panel cracking. What could be better than Dell engineering, right? You know, Force Touch trackpads are overrated. We gotta have these physical buttons on all our trackpads, right? So then when it cracks, I can still use it, even though it's gonna, you know, cut my fingers up. And then by the end of the workday, I'm gonna need to buy a new laptop because I'm just an Apple hater, right? I'm a Windows fanboy. And I love my Dell XPS 13. I would never own a MacBook Pro 14-inch. Alright, let's go and buy a new XPS because my old XPS obviously doesn't work properly. It's a lot of money. Gotta get the Core Ultra 9. Let's do some more RAM because, you know, Windows doesn't run well with little RAM. Gotta get all this storage because, you know, Premiere Pro. Gotta get the best display, even though it's gonna be very dim. Gotta get the platinum color. I'm sure that'll perform better. And, yeah, let's just get this because who cares? It arrives in about 10 or 15 days, huh? Yeah, maybe I should just go to the Apple Store and buy a Mac. Yeah, it looks like my whole entire palm rest is a trackpad. I wonder where it starts and ends. Is that the touch bar from those old MacBook Pros? Where's my function keys? Man, Dell really is innovative with their designs. They totally haven't been using the same design since 2015. Alright guys, if you couldn't tell, that video was just one big joke. I actually use both an XPS 13 and a MacBook Pro 14-inch. So, yeah, I'm not an Apple fanboy. I'm not an Apple hater. I prefer Apple products over Windows products. But yeah, that is the destruction of another Dell XPS. I had that one laying around. It had issues. Didn't want it anymore. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this different style of video was enjoyable. And goodbye.